Here's what I think are the best weapons to get in Season of the Deep. The weapons that I'm going to be talking about are mainly focused on the Season of the Deep. So it's going to be the deep weapons and the reckoning weapons. And also the weapons that I'm going to be talking about are mainly going to be for PvE. Starting on the reckoning weapon section, the first one is a solar SMG called the Bug Out Bag. The cost to purchase one of the SMGs, it would cost 4 deep engrams and 3,000 glimmer. And also for this SMG, the rolls that you would go for are Arrowhead Break, which gives you plus 12 recoil and plus 10 handling. On the second perk column, you would need to go for Alloy Magazine, faster reloads when the magazine is empty. On the third perk column slot, you would go for Subsistence. Defeating a target partially reloads the magazine from reserves, and it refills 10% of the magazine from reserves on each weapon kill. And on the fourth and final perk column, you're going to be needed to go for is Incandescent. Defeating a target spreads Scorch to those nearby. And also if you kill a powerful combatant or a opposing guardian, it would also cause Scorch, but in a larger radius. The people that weren't able to craft the Callus Mini tool, this SMG is kind of like the Callus Mini tool. So be sure to go and purchase this weapon until you find the rolls that you're looking for. And the next reckoning weapon is a solar shotgun called the Last Man Standing. This is mainly going to be good for having melee builds because of this perk. It's on the fourth column called 1-2 Punch. Hitting an enemy with every pellet in a shot increases melee damage for a short duration. On the third perk column, there are 2 perks that I would recommend. You can choose from either or. The first one would be Subsistence, and the second one would be Opening Shot. Improves accuracy and range on the opening shot of an attack. So either of those perks you can choose from. On the second perk column slot, you would need to put is Assault Mag. You would get plus 5 rounds per minute and plus 15 stability. And on the first perk column, you'll go for Small Bore. It will give you plus 7 stability and plus 7 range. And the cost to purchase this shotgun is again 4 deep engrams and 3,000 glimmer. And on the next weapon on the reckoning section, it is a arc sniper rifle called Soul Survivor. Starting on the first perk column slot, you would need to go for Arrowhead Break. It would give you plus 20 recoil and plus 10 handling. On the second perk column slot, you will go for Extended Mags. It would give you plus 1 magazine size, minus 20 reload, plus 10 airborne effectiveness. And on the third perk column slot, you will go for Rapid Hit. Rapid precision hits temporarily increases stability and reload speed. And on the fourth perk column slot, there are 2 perks that you could choose from. The first one would be Firing Line. This weapon deals increased precision damage when near 2 or more allies. It would give you a plus 20% increased precision damage within 15 meters of 2 allies. And that perk is team-based play. So if you play with a group of fire team members a lot, that perk would be good for you. But this other perk is good for solo play, and it's Vorpal Weapon. It increases damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their supers active. This is a special weapon, so it would give you a plus 15% of damage. And this weapon is mainly preference, so if you're the people that like using swords, it is a solar sword, and it's called the Just In Case. The first perk column slot, you will go for Hungry Edge. It would give you plus 20 in the magazine size and plus 4 ammo capacity. The second perk column slot is Balanced Guard. It would give you plus 50 guard efficiency, plus 50 stability, plus 50 guard endurance, plus 50 guard resistance, and plus 50 inventory size. On the third slot, you would go for Relentless Strike. Landing 3 light attacks within a short time grants sword ammo. Or you could go for this perk called Unrelenting. Rapidly defeating targets triggers health regeneration. And you can make this even more power with Unrelenting by the fourth perk column slot called Incandescent. Now that we're done explaining what weapons that are good for the reckoning weapons section, now we're going to head to the deep weapons section. Starting on the Stasis Submachine Gun. I'm going to butcher this name, so it's called Raptious Appetite. And the first perk column you'll go for is Arrowhead Break. It would give you plus 6 recoil and plus 10 handling. The second perk column you'll go for is Ricochet Rounds, plus 5 range and plus 10 stability. Perk column slot you'll go for is Perpetual Motion. This weapon gains bonus stability, handling, and reload speed while the wielder is in motion. And the fourth and final perk column for this SMG is Frenzy. Being in combat for an extended time increases damage, handling, and reload for this weapon until you are out of combat. And onto the Strand Shotgun called Until Its Return. On the first perk column slot for the shotgun, you would go for Smooth Bore. It would give you plus 15 range. On the second perk column slot, you will go for Appended Mag, plus 1 in the magazine. And the third perk column slot, you will go for Overflow. Picking up a special or heavy ammo automatically loads this weapon beyond normal capacity. And this perk is very good for the shotgun, and it's on the fourth and final one, and it's called the Trench Barrel. After a successful melee hit, this weapon gains increased damage, handling, and and reload speed for a short duration or until 3 shots are fired. So it would give you a plus 50% increased damage, reload, and plus 30 handling for 5 seconds or until you shoot 3 shots. And now we're on to the last deep weapon. It is a strand sword called Thin Precipice. The first per column slot you'll go for is Hungry Edge, plus 20 magazine and plus 4 ammo capacity. The second per column slot you'll go for is Balanced Guard. It gives you plus 50 in guard efficiency, stability, guard entrance, guard resistance, and inventory size. The third per column slot you'll go for is Relentless Strike, and the best perk for this sword you'll go for is Chain Reaction. Each final blow with this weapon creates an elemental damage explosion. This is very good for ad clearing, so by having this on the sword, it would be very good. And also for the deep weapons, the weapons that I've discussed, you can also be able to get a guaranteed red border, but you would have to wait every single week. So for example, the challenge would be called Deep Weapon Focusing. In order for you to unlock this, you would need to obtain any 6th Season of the Deep or reprised Reckoning weapons to unlock the following seasonal bonus. And the bonus is Deep engrams can be focused into individual Season of the Deep or Reckoning weapons. The weapon must be acquired previously in order to focus it. You can also be able to get a guaranteed red border for that specific weapon. So as soon as you would purchase it, you would have to wait until the next weekly reset in order for you to do it again. Or if you have a lot of deep engrams, you can also be able to spam that specific weapon and pray to the RNG gods that you can be able to get 5 red borders for that weapon. If you'd enjoyed the video and you would like to see more videos like these, be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next Destiny 2 video. And I also stream on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/superapt4. If you want to learn more, please click in the link in the description. I hope to see you guys there. Take care and peace.